Hello guys, so welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifeoluwa. In this video I'll be showing you how to sew this dress. So it is a princess tat bustier dress with built up neckline. So I already have a video about how to cut it on my channel. It is the video before this one, or you can just click on the link in the description box to take you there. So if you're interested in learning how to sew this, please stick around and watch this video to the end, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that yet. Please and give my video a thumbs up, and also feel free to leave your questions and your comments in the comment section. Thank you very much. So here I already cut out everything needed for this dress. So these are the pockets I'll be fixing to the dress, and then these are my sleeves that I'll be fixing also, and this is the flare for the dress, that is the skirt part of the dress. I cut out both fabric and the lining, and then I have my front pattern and the back pattern. So this is the front pattern, the center front part I cut out on fold, and I cut out my hair stay and my paper stay. So the hair stay will be used for the main fabric, while the paper stay will be used for the lining. I added all the allowances needed for this dress. I added 1/2 inch round apart from the part that is folded. And then this is the side front. I added the allowances also and cut out both lining and the fabric, hair stay and the paper stay. So paper stay for the lining and hair stay for the main fabric. I added 1.5 for the side seam and 1/2 inch round. This is the back pattern. I didn't add anything for the zip allowance because I already have it there. Then I have my side as 1.5, the other side as 1/2 inch. Now I'm going to go ahead to iron everything on the fabric. So I'm going to iron the stay, the paper stay and the hair stay on my fabric. So this is what I have after doing that. I already have the main fabric and the lining, the front pattern and the back pattern all ironed out. Now what I'm going to do now is to cut out the wording for this front part, for the bustier part. I'm going to cut out what I'll be using to pad it. So for the wording, I'm going to be coming up by 1 inch from the chest line. So that is the chest line there. I'll be coming up by 1 inch, and also at the other side. Then I'm going to connect that together and cut out the part that I came up by 1 inch and the underbust. So from that part to the underbust, that is the pad. That is where we'll be cutting out for the pad. Now for the side, I'll also go ahead to do the same thing. I'll come up by 1 inch from the chest line, then connect with a curve to the underbust and cut out. So I'll go ahead to cut it out on my wording. I'm going to be using a thick wording for this, and I'll add 1/2 inch at that side, but I won't add any extra inches on the upper and the lower side. I'll cut the center front on fold, and the side seam too. I'll cut out 2 pieces. So this is what I have after cutting out. Then I'll go ahead to use my iron to join the wording to the fabric, that is the main fabric. You make sure you place them at the appropriate sides. That is, the underbust must be also, the underbust of the wording should also be on the underbust of the main fabric. So you place them well so they'll be equal, and then the other one for the side, you also place them well, and then you proceed to iron. After ironing, I'm going to attach them together. So this is the side and this is the center front. So I'm going to sew them like that by the 0.5 that we left as the allowance. So you make sure you carefully sew this because of the curvy parts. You sew it like that, and then you iron it out too. So after sewing for the main fabric, I'll go ahead to also sew for the lining too. Now for the back pattern, I'm going to sew the darts. To sew the darts, I'm going to notch those parts, that is the dart legs. I'll notch those parts so I can know where the dart starts and where it stops. Then for the upper part there, I'm going to use my needle and thread. So I'll be using the thread just to demarcate where the dart is going to be, so that way it is easy for me to know where I'm starting from and where I'm stopping. So guys, this is what I have after sewing the bustier part, that is the front pattern. You can see how structured the bustier is. And then for the back pattern, I already worked on the darts, so you can see how it looks like, and I already ironed them very well. So for the lining too, I've done the same thing for the front and the back pattern. Now the next step to take is to join the skirt parts, that is the lower parts of the dress, to the top parts. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So after joining the skirt to the front and the back pattern, I'll also go ahead to join the shoulders together. Now it is a different step for the lining. I'm going to be joining the neckline first, and then the sides of the lining before adding the skirt to it, because we are not going to be putting a pocket in the lining, so we don't have any joining at this lining part for the skirt. So I'll be joining the shoulders first and join the sides of the lining, that is the side seam, before adding the skirt parts. So this is what I have after joining the shoulders together, the shoulder of the main fabric and then the skirt part of this dress. So this is the dress now. Then the next thing to do is to sew the neckline. That is the neckline of the lining to the neckline of this main fabric. I'm going to sew that and then I'll top stitch. So this is what I have after attaching the lining to the neckline of this dress. Now one tip to make this part look really neat and laid down is for you to notch the those sides after sewing because of the curvy area. Now I also did the same thing for the neckline area there, that V part. You make sure you notch it after sewing before top stitching, so that way it is going to come out very neat and unsqueezed. Then I'm going to go ahead to sew the side seam of the lining, and then from there I'll be able to attach the skirt part of my lining too. Now I'm also going to sew the side seam for the dress, that is the main fabric. I'll join them together like so, and then I'll leave my allowance, the space for the pockets. I'm going to be leaving the space for the pockets. Now guys, this is what I have after joining the sides together. You can see the skirt for the lining. I've also joined that together, and then I also added the pockets already to this dress. The next thing to do is to fix the zip and then to hem the lower part and also fix the sleeves of this dress. So for the zip, I'm going to just stitch like 0.25 there, so that it's going to have neat finishing. You can check some of my other videos on how I usually fix my zips. Then for the sleeves, I'm also going to sew my sleeves, tape it at the bottom and attach it to the dress. So guys, this is what I have after sewing the dress. You can see how it looks like. I've fixed the zip, I've fixed the sleeves and also hemmed the lower part of the dress. So I hope you're going to be trying this out, and I hope you found this my video very helpful. Let me get your feedback in the comments, and also subscribe to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and also share to your families and to your friends. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.